in your
Before any
pronuclea.
division.
Yeah, before that's happened. I suppose this is also zygote or whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to use this one, but that's what I'm trying to show you here. So cleavage. They're just showing you more and more cell divisions.
We have to see cleavage.
Yep.
And we don't need to know the phases, right?
Nope. What are these cells called?
Blastocysts?
Blastomeres.
Mirrors.
Very good. Blastomeres. This is made out of blastomeres and is called the morula. Very good. So now, what are you?
Blastocyst.
Yeah, you're a blastocyst at this point because you have a hollow space inside you, and you are now lopsided. So, what does this lopsided yellow thing do?
Inner cell mass.
Yeah, that's the inner cell mass. Yep. You are still. I don't really like this one very much. That one. Okay. In this one, you are still sort of blastocysty looking. And now you have these 2 layers. So, what did we decide the 2 layers were called? What was the side that was...
Endoderm.
Yeah, the side that is closest to the blastocele, which is the name for this huge empty space here. So this red would be the ectoderm. The yellow, then, would be the what? Endoderm, yep. And what's this space where my finger is? Amniotic cavity. Yep. That's what that is. What are these up here?
The villi.
Yep. Chorionic villi up here.
Like those things?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like this
Yeah.
sort of like stuff up here.
And
Just
that's
like,
going to implant in.
yeah, so this is going in that way.
So will this become these?
Yes. So the next place that you go is here, which I don't like all that much. But if you're going with the color scheme, we decided that the red was endoderm and the yellow was ectoderm.
Oh, wait, that was backwards.
Yep, the red was
Ectoderm?
the endoderm.
Oh,
Did I just say that wrong?
I don't know. I thought it was...
Did I just say that wrong?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
The red is the endoderm.
Okay, so red is endo. Okay, maybe I heard it backwards before. Okay,
The-
endoderm.
Yeah, so closest to the blastocele
It's endoderm.
is endoderm.
Okay.
This is ectoderm up here. So if you sort of carry those colors through, the red endoderm, the yellow ectoderm, and then if you see this one, ignore the colors because that makes it very weird looking. What is, again, ignore the colors, what is this red structure? Put this little doohickey on the end of it. That forms the base of this umbilical cord.
Is it the meso with
That's the allantois?
Yeah, this is the allantois, this is the yolk sac.
Oh.
They made the colors very confusing. So do not think of yolk as being yellow.
So then
So,
the allantois is just the part that kind of sticks up?
just this little like tail looking thing on this model, yep, is allantois. This would be like, this thing you do would be the yolk sac here. This red is still the endoderm, and this yellow layer here is still the ectoderm. These models do not show mesoderm at all.
Okay.
Nowhere.
Well, would the mesoderm be then like kind of the gray? Like,
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess it would end up being the gray stuff, but it doesn't show it in a way that, like, shows gastrulation happening.
Hmm.
In this one, these are really obvious. Same thing with these. What are these guys? We said these already.
The chorionic villi.
Yep, chorionic villi. And then what is this the beginning of?
Placenta.
Yeah, the beginning of the placenta.
So does it have a name at all?
Yes, what would this thing be?
The amniotic.
This would be the amniotic cavity.
Oh.
Because it's the same as this.
So amniotic cavity and the red one's the yolk sac.
Yes.
With the thing on it.
Allantois. Yep, so if you look at this, those kind of easy to figure out.
Okay.
You sort of put them next to each other. You know, like that. You can kind of like match up the colors and match up what the things are. And usually when these end up on the practical, the whole box is out. So you can follow through. I don't, unless I'm putting something like this out, which you guys should all know what this is. This one's not hard. But oftentimes these guys sometimes will end up out in the whole box, or you can always look at the whole box and be like, oh, okay, if the question is on this thing and you're like, what? I have no idea what any of that stuff is. You can always go back to one that you do recognize and sort of figure out what's going on with it. So these models are annoying. I realize that.
What
I realize
about
that. Senta. What about? Hmm. What is this big thing here?
Fallopian tube.
Yep, fallopian tube. What would this empty space right here be? This one's really kind of hard. Yeah, that would be the amniotic cavity. Yep, before the sort of amnion has like pushed up against it. That space in there. There's not really much on